Hey guys, here is the next set of notes that we're going to take. It's going to go in page 46 of your notebooks. Okay, it says right there if you hadn't been paying attention. And hopefully we will be good to go. Okay, it's on solving systems, which is basically what we've already been doing. Okay, but instead of using the blocks, we're going to be using what's called the elimination method. Now, basically, the elimination method, as you'll see, is what we've already been doing. Okay, so here's your goal. Make sure that it's written down. Okay, now, the big idea, like we were doing with our algebra blocks, was we wanted to eliminate a variable. That's what we're going to do here, but we're just going to use pure math to do it. We're not going to use any blocks, any manipulatives. Okay, we're just going to use numbers. Okay, here's the definition of elimination method. Make sure you get it written down. But let's say that we start with these two equations. 2x plus y equals 12 and x minus 3y equals negative 15. Here we go. So 2x plus y equals 12 and x minus 3y equals negative 15. Now, the first step, choose the easiest variable to eliminate. Okay, you have a couple choices. Do I want to eliminate the x, or do I want to eliminate the y? Which one is, it's totally up to you, okay, but I will tell you this. Look at the signs, okay? The x is positive, the y, or the x is positive. Both of those are positive. We don't want to do that. Okay, we don't want to eliminate that. We want to keep that one there. Okay, here, one is positive, one is negative for the y's. So that's the one I want to eliminate. So I have decided that I'm going to eliminate, for this problem, the y's. Okay, don't write that down. Don't write that y down. Now, next, if, that's an if, the coefficients are not the same, multiply one of the equations so that they are the same. Now, coefficients are the numbers in front. So when I look at this, remember with the algebra blocks, okay, when we had them written down, if the numbers weren't the same, okay, if there weren't the same number of y's up top and y's up the bottom, we would have to multiply, right? Well, we'd have to throw in another equation. We'd have to add to the scale, to the balance. Well, what we're really doing is multiplying. So I'm going to eliminate the y's. I look and I see there's 1 here and there's 3 here. Well, to get them to be the same, I am going to multiply both of these by 3. When I do that, I get 2x, oops, I'm sorry, my mistake. I get 6x plus 3y equals 36, just like we did before. Okay, that goes with my old equation of x minus 3y equals negative 15. Okay, now we look at the next step. If, again, you're not always going to do it, but if they are the same sign, change the signs on the bottom of the equation. Remember, with the tiles, okay, if we had something on the plus, we could move it down to the bottom, or if we had something, on the negative, we could move it to the top. Same idea. All we're doing there, the only thing that we're doing there mathematically is we're changing the signs. Okay? Now, I look here, again, I'm eliminating the y's. They are different signs, so I'm okay. I don't have to do any extra work. So I'm just going to leave them like this. Okay? So 6x plus 3y equals 36. Okay? X minus 3y equals negative 15. Okay? So we have 6x plus 3y equals 36. And then we had, what was my x? I can't remember. 1x. 1x minus 3y equals negative 15. Now, from here, I'm just going to combine my equations. Okay, so when I look and I see what we have here, I'm going to see, oh, hey, let's combine them. Well, these would give me 7x's. Okay, remember, like on the tiles, I have 3 on the top and I have 3 on the bottom. So that's going to just cancel out and give me 0. Equals, when I combine these, same thing. 15 from the bottom will cancel out, and this will leave me here with 21. Now, I have basically a brand new equation. 7x equals 21. That brings me to my next step. Okay? I solve for the remaining variable. Now, for this problem, my remaining variable is x. So, how do I solve that? Well, I divide both sides by 7. We already should know how to do that. And I get x equals 3. So, I'm going to erase this stuff. Hopefully you already have the notes. Rewind it if you don't. But I now know that the x variable is 3. As we already know, we're not done. We have to go back and solve this all out the rest of the way. So, I'm going to put it up here so we already know. That brings us to our last step. Plug your answer into an equation and solve for the other variable. If I go back really quick, here are my two equations. Okay, I'm going to pick one. Well, to me, this one looks the easiest. 2x plus y equals 12. So, I'm going to go 2x plus 12, or I'm sorry, 2x, that's way off. 2x plus y equals 12. Well, remember, I took out the x, and in its place, I put 3. Now I solve. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus y equals 12. If I do my other math that I know, I can cross this over. It becomes a minus 6. So y equals 6. Y equals 6. So those are my answers. Whoops. That will make both of those equations true. Now, I know it works for this first equation because I already checked it. I just used it, okay? But to double check, like we said already, I'm going to go back to the first equation. X minus 3y equals negative 15. And I'm going to try it out. X minus 3y equals negative 15. Okay, so 3 minus 3 parentheses 6 equals negative 15. 3 minus, that's going to be 18, equals negative 15. 3 minus 18, oops, I'm sorry. That gives me negative 15 equals negative 15. So, that's correct. That means that these two answers that I got are the solution to my system. Okay, now, whoops, let's go back. If you have any questions about that, make sure that you write them down right now. Seriously, write them down right now so that you can ask tomorrow. Tomorrow we're getting straight into work. Okay? If you'd like to practice a couple other ones, we'll go 3x plus 2y equals 7 and 4x plus y equals 6. There's a practice you can solve. Another practice that you can solve is x minus y equals, let's say, 3 and 2x, okay, negative 2x plus y equals, let's see, negative 11, I think. I think that makes it work. Nope, I'm sorry, negative 10. Try those two out, see if you get them. Okay, if you have questions, make sure you ask, and I will see you tomorrow.